Hello everyone, how are you all? I'm Neha Agarwal and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So from today onwards, I'm going to start CBSE class 7th maths and I'm going to start with chapter number 1, that is integers. And for this, I'm going to refer RS Agarwal book and NCERT book. Okay, so let's go to my board. Yes. Now, the topics which we are going to cover in this chapter are introduction and recap of integers, addition of integers, subtraction of integers, multiplication of integers and division of integers. Okay. And in today's video, I'm going to cover this introduction and recap of integers. In this, I'm going to talk about the definition of integers, what are the real life examples of integers and representation of integers on a number line. Now, if I talk about the definition of integers, then integers are collection of whole numbers and negative numbers, and all these are the examples of integers, right? Now, here we have to see what are whole numbers. So, to understand this, we will go back to our 6th class and we will revise natural number and whole numbers, right? So natural numbers are the numbers which starts with 1 and goes till infinity, right? And these numbers are also called as counting numbers. Why? Because whenever we count something, we always starts with 1 and count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So natural numbers are also called as counting numbers. Now, these numbers are not complete. They looks incomplete. If we include 0 to this natural number, then now it becomes complete, right? So 0 plus natural numbers are called as the whole numbers. Okay. Now, after some time, what we have realized that there are some numbers which are less than 0 as well. So here the negative numbers comes into picture. To understand this, we will see that this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, right, till infinity. Now, the numbers which are less than 0 are represented on the left hand side of the 0 as -1. That is the whole mirror image of this 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just write first 1, 2, 3 like this, and we'll just put a minus sign in front of these numbers. So these numbers become the negative numbers. Now this whole set of numbers, that is the negative numbers plus the whole numbers, these are the negative numbers, right? And these are the whole numbers. They are called as integers. This sign, this is the negative. I'm just writing the short form. This whole is called as the integers. Okay. Now, integers are also positive integers and negative integers. Now, the negative numbers, that is from -1 till here infinity, are called as the negative integers, that is towards from the in the left hand side of the 0, negative integers, right? And this from to the right hand side of the 0, they are called as the positive integers. Now, what about 0? So 0 is neither positive nor negative. Okay, always remember 0 नहीं तो positive है, नहीं तो negative है, कुछ भी नहीं है 0. Okay, 0 is neutral. Okay, now before going back to representation of integers on a number line, we'll see what are the real life examples of integers. So the best example is temperature. We always say that यहाँ का temperature -1 है, -2 है, या फिर 4 है, या 5 है, या 33 है, 34 है, right? So all these are what? Integers. These are the negative integers. These are the positive integers. ठीक है? हो गई बात. अब आती है बात representation of integers on a number line. Now, if we see the representation of whole number on a number line, we'll start with 0 and then we'll represent positive numbers like this, right? Now, in case of integers, we'll extend this number line to our left hand side and include -1, -2, -3 like that, okay? And always remember that as we move towards the right hand side of the number line, right hand side, the numbers increases. That means if we see the positive numbers, if I go from 1 to 2, then 2 is a bigger number. If I go from 2 to 3, 3 is a bigger number, right? Same is followed in case of negative numbers as well. If I go from -3 to -2, in this case -2 is a bigger number. -2 to -1 is a bigger number. -1 to 0, 0 is bigger number. Okay. So from this what we can conclude is that in case of negative number, the bigger is the number, the smaller is its value. For example, if we take -3 and -2, 3 is bigger. If we will just ignore minus sign, then 3 is bigger and 2 is smaller. But if we include minus sign, then this -3 is smaller and -2 is bigger. Okay. Done till here. And yes, of course, when we move from right hand side towards left hand side in opposite direction, numbers decreases on a number line. Okay. Now the ascending and descending order of integers. First, I'll just revise what are ascending and what are descending. So descending, you can remember D as descending, D as down, right? So down means from bigger to smaller. This is downwards, right? So bigger number to smaller number, we say that they are arranged in descending order, and opposite is, that is small to big, we say the numbers are arranged in ascending order. Okay. Now if we talk about this, that is -7, -6, -5, -4, these are arranged in ascending order. Why? Because as I told you that in case of negative number, the bigger number with a negative sign is the smaller in value. So -7 is smallest here, then -6, then -5, okay, -4, and here -1 is the biggest number. Okay. And one more thing is that -1 is the biggest negative integer or the largest negative integer. -1 is biggest negative integer. Okay. Now, if we talk about this, then these are arranged in descending order. See, 4 is the biggest number. Descending means what? Big to small, right? Down, big to small. So 4 is the biggest number here, then 2, then -1, right? Now -4 and then -6. Here -4 is smaller than -1 because it has the minus sign. Again -6 is smaller than -4 because minus sign is there. Okay. So this is the ascending and descending order of integers. Now I'll stop my video here, and in next video we'll see how we add or subtract the integers on a number line. I hope whatever I have explained in this video is clear to you. If you have still any doubt, please let me know in the comment section. Okay. So bye for now. Bye bye.